How's it going, guys? Yomitosh here, back with another Jailbreak Wednesday for you guys today, and I've got a few tweaks to show you. And the first one is going to be GifAni2, and GifAni2 is a pretty cool tweak. It allows you to make your respring animation to a GIF, so change it to a GIF. GIF? Anyway, this is what it looks like. So I have this GIF set up for my respring animation, and yeah, that's what it is. It's a cat smashing on a keyboard. The next trick is gonna be Slyph. I think that's how it's pronounced, and Slyph is a change to the lock screen music player. So I'm just gonna start a song here and show you what it looks like on the lock screen. So instead of that expanded notification you get, you kind of have it condensed, and I have Imperium, which hasn't been working for me recently. You're supposed to double tap to pause and like swipe left and right to change songs, but it just doesn't work for me for some reason. Anyway, I'll get back to that soon enough. The next trick is called Batterylife, and this trick is actually on the App Store, so I was a bit confused why I was seeing it on here, but I guess it's a developer that ported it over to Cydia. But it basically shows you the health of your battery life on your iOS device, which is pretty cool. Mine is pretty bad right now, but I can make use of the Apple's £30, I think £25 replacement for the whole of 2018. So if you need to get your battery changed, you should probably take advantage of that price cut due to the allegations that Apple was facing at the beginning of the year or last year. The next tweak is called Evanesco, and Evanesco is a tweak I was using on iOS 10 for my whole duration of jailbreak on iOS 10, and it basically allows you to dim the icons on your screen or remove them completely. Yeah, so I just have them to dim, so after 10 seconds I'll just wait for that to pass by. My icons on my screen become like faded. And there it is, faded icons. You can also remove the icons entirely. I don't know why I couldn't do that. I was trying to adjust the alpha slider. It just wasn't doing what I wanted it to do, but I'm pretty sure you can play with it and you can figure it out and get your icons to go completely dim. The next trick is called Airplane Enhancer, and I really don't know what this tweak does yet, but I know it has something to do with turning on and off airplane mode. So my theory is that when I lock my device, it goes into airplane mode, and when I unlock it, it removes airplane mode, or something along the lines of that. I really don't know, but if you guys want to check this out, it's supposed to help you save battery in your phone by, I think, switching in and out of airplane mode when you need it, or just leaving it in airplane mode completely, something like that. And the next trick is called IntelligentPass, and this is one I haven't really figured out how it works yet, but it's supposed to disable your passcode entry into your device when you have some set criteria. So I'm just going to show you the settings for IntelligentPass. So you can disable password entry when you have airplane mode, or when it's charging, or when you have a particular song playing, or when you're connected to a particular Wi-Fi network. And this also BioProtect can do as well, I think. Yeah, I think BioProtect has this in one of its experimental settings. But when I lock my device right now, because I am connected to the internet or to my Wi-Fi, and when I unlock it, it's supposed to just go straight into my phone. It doesn't really do that, and also I can't pause my music because my Imperium is not working. The life of jailbreak. Anyway, the next trick is called Mapsic. So like map music, Mapsic, and this is for Google Maps. So I currently have a song playing, and that song I have playing, you will see it in the corner right here. I haven't read up how to interact with it, or if I can interact with it, but it shows up the music right there. So if you were listening to music and you were using Google Maps, you can see it right there. I'm pretty sure you should be able to change the music from in there. But you guys try it out if you're a Google Maps buff. This next trick is phenomenal. So you won't guess what I have in the top left corner of my screen. So this is like a quick app switcher, and I can use it to go quickly into apps. I can use it to go quickly into apps. Yeah, so it's really handy. It's almost like my floaty dock I have here, but I don't have to deal with those swipe up animations that sometimes just take time to open up, and I can just get into the apps pretty quickly. So that's really handy. That's Adagio. Adagio. Okay, moving on. The next one is called Perseus, and I haven't tested this one out just yet, but it's a picture-in-picture for iOS 11, and we've got many of these tweaks. I don't think this does anything differently. It's just another one of those tweaks. Picture-in-picture mode for like when you're watching videos on your Safari browser or in the native iOS video player. The next trick is called Procrastinator, and this is almost like the new iOS 12 feature that we have called screen time, where you can limit the amount of like usage you have on a particular app. This doesn't really set a time to it, but this just like completely blocks access to your application. So I currently have it enabled for Instagram, and it's just like stop procrastinating. So yeah, if you had work to do, you should go and get your work done, and don't go and procrastinate on the app so you just keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. Anyway, that's Procrastinator. The next trick is called Dimid, and Dimid, I haven't really found out what it does quite yet, but I do know that it's supposed to dim your screen and wake it up when you like shake your device, or when you put your finger on the Touch ID or some other things like that, or when you tap on the screen. So if your screen was basically off and you tap on it, the screen comes back on. And if you're on the iPhone 10, you have the advantage of it going into becoming like black, and you're not using any energy to power up those black parts of your screen, unlike the LCD screens. It also prevents your video from dimming when you're watching a video, so that's another thing Dimid can do. I'll be sure to get back to Dimid in the next Jailbreak Wednesday. And another tweak I wanted to review today was Lock Plus Pro, but I didn't have enough time to squeeze it in for today. And Lock Plus Pro is like a really cool, like kind of like an alternative to Zen HTML, but it looks a lot cooler than what Zen HTML can do, at least for the most part. And you've probably seen it, it's not a new tweak, it's been on Jailbreak since like iOS 9. But yeah, if you want to check it out before the next Jailbreak Wednesday, go ahead and do it. And that's it from me. See you guys in the next episode, and peace. Oh, there we go, that was Dimid.